So guys, welcome to another video on my channel. This one's going to be about some more Java programming for the class code generator project. Well, application too. So anyways, what am I going to talk about exactly here is what's been put on the GitHub page for those of you who have not gone there already, and for those of you who are watching this for the first time and don't know what I'm talking about, you can read the README file that's on the page, the GitHub page. It's right here, you can read it for yourself, or you could pause the video and read it. Do what you want, do what you like, and I'll let you do that. So, anyways, moving on, let's get right on into the code and what we've been doing. So, you might notice some updates saying like 6 minutes ago. Ignore that. What's happened recently is I've basically moved the files, copied them really, and downloaded them onto the GitHub server. So my repo, my repository, is updated with the Linux files, basically translating into I now have a backup. This very useful thing with a believe it's called decentralized version control. So DVC, I think, version control. Yeah, VC. Yeah, so in this implementation, it's very useful because this gives me a backup, and you should always have backups for your code. Let's go right into one of the more important files I wanted to show. This code is a particularly new thing in the project altogether, something I didn't predict that I would need, but it looks like I had to. I did this one in Eclipse a lot, just because it seemed like there were some issues with the user interface, the GUI. For those of you who know how to work with tables, jtables in particular, please comment down below how you can take a table and make it changeable dynamically from a JSlider, or more particularly a JButton, toggle button, because that's what this works with. This particular table model, instavar table model, is specifically the table model for the instance variables that you use. And that is dependent on a JSlider, which says it's X number of instVars up to 30, and minimum is 0. Same thing applies for the methods. So I will have a methods table model, so that way I can account for all the methods from 0 to 30. That is based on a J toggle button. To note, aside from this file here, is setting the data from this. So right now, I have comments blocking out code called data, setting data. The reason is, if I show you the other one, it should be, I believe, here. Let's go to GUI, and I can show you. I believe it was Unit 1. So in here, we have a vector called table data. This is what, along with DM, these are the two variables that are the most important right now and the most troublesome too. Again, for those of you who know jtables really well and you understand table models really well, just for our sake of not wasting anyone's time, I encourage any and all critiques, but comment down below how to work with the table model so I can still keep the dang data, because the data is very important, obviously, otherwise it just keeps getting lost. I do have a debugging thing going on later on with a where is it? I have something that will do, yeah, JOption pane. There you go. And it just shows the raw variable in memory, like the value there. So it spits out what I have, but unless I hit the enter key, it's not actually updating that variable in real time, essentially. So if you know how that will work out, let me know in the comments. Basically, comments on the video here will be equivalent to having comments on the GitHub page, so I encourage that. Aside from that, I hope that made sense for today's video. Not too much really going on here, it's just showing you what's happening on the GitHub page. I will probably make another video on actual code instead of just showing you guys like the GitHub stuff. That will be within the next 1 to 2 weeks. I should note that in about 2 weeks, specifically, let's see, okay, 15/22. So this Wednesday is going to be the end of the current schedule. Next week, you'll see a slight change in that. So just forewarning, I hope you will still stick around. Anyways, with that said, I will leave you guys to your wonderful, beautiful week. And like, comment, and subsub for more Java videos.